Be able to just carry a little table with you anytime that you need to just have a little miniature table. Watch how this folds up. So cute. Oops, wait a minute. I'm doing it backwards. Look at this. Isn't that great? This is perfect for kids, for you, when you're out and about, when you're out at the beach, when you're going off to the softball game. It's easier for me to go ahead and assemble this down on the floor. But this is how it goes together. This pops in down underneath here, and it just snaps in like that. And this is it assembled. This is your table. It's a set of 2 quick fold tables that come in a couple different colors. The color, by the way, is called, I believe this is the tangerine color. We also have this really pretty Caribbean blue, and then we also have this watermelon color. Really very small. Look how small and compact that is. Would be able to do that quite easily and be able to carry in a lot of other things, be able to put it on toys.
Like a little teddy bear or something. This one's adorable.
Uh-huh.
I'll get a kick out of this little funky thing.
What a great idea.
And I always put a little stuffed animal in their stocking.
A little stuffed animal in their stockings, too?
But they have it since I've started about the word.
Every once in a while, we let them stop. But this is our XL right here. And you can pop these up or not, and then you can have that resistance training or not have the resistance training, depending on what you're doing. So you can see that through the exercise equipment like so, and then you can go ahead and pop that on, go ahead and pop it off, which is what I'm going to choose to do, because it's a little difficult for me to do with the resistance training. I like this. What do you think? Hey, look, you know, you got a little time. The kids are off to the bus. You're in a pair of high heels. You can still do a little bit of an exercise. Do for yourself is the one that you're going to do. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to make myself comfortable because this bed is so nice and comfy. And why don't you tell me what caught your eye about these?
Well, I actually bought the comforter set, the Dan River comforter set.
Oh, the one, oh, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. And you know, for prices like this, you're getting the look of 2 different bedroom sets because that's a reversible.
Yes.
So keep your eye out for other future Dan River things, because a lot of times you'll find matching color schemes throughout them too. Different sheet sets and comforters and things that you have. This is the best job in the world, because this is what I get to do for a living. I get to sit here and be really nice and comfortable. Do you have a problem with your bed? When it comes to allergies, that's not going to be a problem for you. And then it also comes, these are 4 bathrooms. That's wonderful. How long have you had it now? That you've always said to yourself, oh, my grandma used to have down feathers, hated those, don't want any down feather pillows. Guess what? We've taken every single, you have the feather bed.
I have the sheets.
You have the sheets as well. Did you get
the
3
pillows?
And oh, you've got everything.
No, I gotta get a down comforter yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, now, let's talk about we want to have CDs for music. We want to have it for everything else. I'm going to show you how easy it is to burn a CD. First of all, I'm just going to my new record, so are you impressed? Now, don't forget, and everything that you're seeing is clearance price. That means that all of these candles have been here, and the candle holders that you're seeing have been here. However, they're eventually starting to go. We make room for newer styles, and these are starting to go away. Are you really? I think the candles are a beautiful way to decorate. And have you noticed that over the past few years, beautiful aroma, get that ambiance instead of a candle holder. That actually, if you have a small candle that stands a little bit high, actually made with tiny little tea candles. Getting from the wind that might be coming in from a window, that candle. Welcome to our Mother of Pearl show. My name is Marianne Manko. It is 1 a.m. here on the East Coast, a little bit later over on the Pacific Coast, so we just wanted to let you know we've got 2 great hours coming up of Mother of Pearl jewelry and beautiful Mother of Pearl. We've got gray, we've got white, we've got black, we've got pink. We even have kind of a champagne yellow color as well. Let me show you what we've got coming up. And this is the pendant that comes on the chain, and these are the earrings too. We also have a pair of earrings that match beautifully with that entire set. So if you love that oval look, probably one of my favorite rings in the show as well. And don't forget that everything that we have here at QVC, or 90% of the things that you're going to have American folk art, I think you're really going to like those quilts. And the quilts that you get at QVC are plum colors and blues and cream colors and purples, and really nice bracelet that also goes very nicely with that. You were just looking at the black mother of pearl and the oval that we had. This next pair of earrings we last had, we'll also give you updates on mother of pearl and also hematite that we have that's here. Pink mother of pearl, we've got mother of pearl that's accented with rubies on the chain that also comes with that, and then matching earrings. So you have pearl jewelry that we continue with right now. I'm admiring my bracelet that she has this little tiny floral print that's going through the entire thing. I think you can see it a little bit better on the hat. It's my time out here, so. Well, what did you? Glad to hear it. Well, I'm glad we were able to find a nice collection for you at good prices. Off here, so you can see the bunny himself. Limited to just 2,500 of these. Wire in them so you can keep them up. This is number, let me see. I think we have a couple certificates of authenticity. This is until midnight Eastern time tonight. We're going to have free shipping and handling soon. Solid wood rocking chair. This is not veneered. This is all solid, and it's $1.25. As a matter of fact, Thomas Piccone also always makes sure that he will give you a certificate. I mean, it really is, and you can see it from the side as well. Just imagine if you've got that baby room, and you just had the baby, and you put together the little baby room, and you want to have that rocking chair because you're going to be getting up in the middle of the night an awful lot, and you want to be able to just rock the baby to sleep, and rock the baby to sleep, and rock yourself back to sleep again. Think about how you would, it's something that you're going to keep in your family around your house for a long time. Beautifully. And I think this is our pendant. Is that how much? It would probably be over $100. But if you put all that together, maybe a little bit less.
Go casual or more formal, and it's a wonderful price, so
I agree. And the nice thing about Paridot is that because of its beautiful thing about being spoiled and kind of getting the different kinds of gemstones that you have mixed up together, how about blue topaz with that beautiful... Aiko, our model, and I were just talking about some of our favorite pieces in the show. She loved the earrings that we just had on just a few minutes ago that I together.
That's beautiful.
Do you get a lot of comments on them? Do a great job with that here at QVC as well. Hopefully you agree with us if you do a lot of shopping with us. Let me show you. Some of them you'll find trillion cut, some of them are square. If you're looking for a really cute ankle bracelet for yourself, there you go. So you need peridot and garnets. And I'm going to hang on to these. You're seeing a lot more beautiful peridot that we have coming up here. This ring that you saw, this is the Himalayan peridot that is done in an antique style.
accidentally started shooting the channels, and
Does she know all this?
nope.
Okay, well, we better be careful then, Tammy. We don't want to...
Oh, she's dead.
And I spotted the...
It's beautiful. It's a brilliant color. It's a volcanic rock that has that beautiful, rich lime green. And this is a really nice floral pendant that's done in up in our ring outlet. And we've got rings, as I was saying earlier, are probably my favorite piece of jewelry because popular. We have two rings in the show that actually have the three. This is going to keep its structure because it's so beautiful and so nice. And we have got one of the best computers on the market. If you actually hate my old computer, well, if you've been waiting for that one fantastic computer, there we go. Take a look at how pretty some of these are. We're talking about enhanced on PC Magazine's Reader's Choice for service and reliability 9 years in a row. Readers of PC Magazine for about 25 years. And your kids have probably learned on Adele. You probably learned on Adele if you're young enough and recently in high school or in college over the past couple of decades. This is the first time we've offered one here at QVC. Let's talk about some of the other things that you can do. New users, you can get that, and that is at well over $200. This ring outlet, Kim Parrish was on talking about some of the beautiful citrine colors, and she pointed out how great. I'm wearing the one diamond here, that's the one in the center, and then this one, several rings, as I was mentioning earlier, that we do have diamond simulated diamond in the center, which really several rings that we have that have a really nice, just purely gold a lot. You'll always know why, because you're going to say, I know, Marianne. This is the last item that we'll have a full presentation on about, or you get a piece of beautiful jewelry today that you might get. You can also pick up the shoe charm itself for $18 and some change, and it's also the square, I call it squoval. Kind of a square oval look to it, and then the rest of it, like the moon look on it, is also done in yellow gold. And near Smithville, Ohio, which was the Amish capital there, where they had the Guinness World Book Records largest cuckoo clock. It was really cool. If you're ever driving through there, you've got to around the Smithville, Ohio area. Yeah, it's interesting. And that necklace is also under $100, isn't it? That a bangle bracelet. She never had rose gold and she never had white gold, and you're getting all three of those. Your ruler and take that string and see where it is, because usually there are two sizes that we have here at QVC. A 9-inch or a 10-inch ankle bracelet is pretty standard, so I can wear both a 9-inch and a 10-inch. This is a 10-inch for me, and it just hangs just a little bit lower on the 10-inch for me, so it just depends. And again, I'm wearing a darker stocking, so I think ankle bracelets look terrific with it. I still have a very good friend named Barbara, and Barbara lives in West Palm Beach, and $139. It allows you to break those payments up as you want to. So if you want to pay them off in full each month, you can. If one month you want to, and maybe you pay a little interest and you're not really sure, it's a great way for you to be able to manage your money, and you are the one who gets the option of figuring out how you want to be able to do that, but you can still get the computer. So maybe you've got a graduation that's coming up. Somebody's asking for my card over here. I'm snapping. Hey, George, bring me my little card over here. I think they're just really cool and very what's the word I'm looking for? Very updated, I guess, is what you could say about the boxes. I won't mention that I've seen at a very, very expensive. And as with gifts, and I think this is probably one of the most unique gift ideas that I've ever seen for right around $100. And you're trying to say, that idea for somebody who's looking for a nice little, I'm actually a kid at heart. I was actually going to say, I'm an adult woman, but ixnay on the adult woman thing. Forget about that. Really a posh look that you'd spend a lot of money at a salon to be able to get. Talking about our Tiffany-inspired lighting designs here. And when we're speaking of Tiffany-inspired, obviously our makeup, but too bad we'll never look like a peacock. No matter how hard we try, we just can't show it off like they can. And that's the male. You know?
We're always looking for ways to update our wardrobe in a quick and easy way, and a handbag is a way to do it. This is a fun accessory.
Day things done, thinking the last thing in the world I want to do is go upstairs, wash my makeup off, and do a whole regimen. There are times when you still want to have great products. Maybe look at some testimonials here talking about how well this has worked, because basically it does 5 things for you. It acts as an astringent, and I'm going to make sure I have all my things. It's a deep cleanser, it's a toner, it's an exfoliant, an astringent, and a conditioner. All 5 of those in one kit, in one piece, in one mat. Very cool. Very refreshing feeling. This is a great pick-me-up in the morning. And look how rich and long steps. If that's not what you have time for, sometimes you don't have time in or space, and when you're traveling to pick up an extra set of pillowcases. Say you have a queen and you want to have a bag under for you. No, and here's why. Pocket on your fitted underneath here. You know what else you need? You also need a large oversized. Right, what we're talking about next is a Homedics pad that we have here. As a matter of fact, I believe the sheet set we do have coming up oil on the inside, and it goes really nicely with a lot of the necklaces that you're going to see in the show. Well, when it comes to the black wrought iron look and something nice and sturdy, this is certainly something that's beautiful for the entrance of the doorway. And then width-wise, it comes out at its widest point at about, because of the way that they're set. And then that goes right into and extends right into.
And thank you so much.
Or somebody else who doesn't have it can now have them all. And then that goes right into and extends right into.
And thank you so much. That sounds like
Alpine gold is the type of gold that we have to order it right now. We'll send it out to you. If you didn't get a chance to pick those up, I'm glad you got the Singapore for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you so very much.
All right, nice talking to you.
Nice to you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Well, that has sold out, but you're going to see lots of great styles. Those were that's this one right here, and I'll tell you, it's really, really a heavy necklace, too, so congratulations if you were able to pick that up, because the weight on this is really great. Every once in a while?
Yes, I do. I really...
That rope band ring, I've put one on either side. And what did you find?
Well, I found the yellow gold one that I bought from QVC.
So that's with this Singapore then, is that right? Looks in white gold. And we have a really interesting ring here, that the gold ring you were just looking at, and another bracelet that I have that has, well, then that different look and that different gemstone. That amylite is definitely sterling silver. Sometimes you like the high polished look to sterling silver, but sometimes an oxidized look really makes something so textural and so antique looking. There you go. That's a little bit better. Is that you also to see Margot on the air. Give her a call and welcome her. He sold out when we first debuted them a few months ago. Toys. Just today, I'm taking a woodworking class, by the way, and I was Marianne Manko. We also have Marcia, who's with us, we also have a look of lapis and sterling silver. That's very sweet of him to be shopping along. You'd like these, and he says, I'll get them for you, right? Is that a two-tone bracelet that we had in the last show?